Browns have won the West, and they are looking to move ahead of Philadelphia for the top seed in the NFC. Cincinnati is tied for first in the AFC North, and they control their own destiny. Hi, everyone, with Randy Cross, Kevin Harlan. What a great race this is going to be.
This is one of those who'da thunk it games. We look at the schedule at the beginning of the year. Now it's two powerful teams that both have unique keys to win this game. You look at our Chevrolet keys to the game. First of all, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. Play fast. It's a fast track, but run slow with Corey Dillon and Rudy Johnson to control the clock. St. Louis, protect Bulger. That means no turnovers. And when you get the ball in the red zone, St. Louis, score touchdowns, not field goals.
Two of the leading receivers in the NFL battle next here in St. Louis.
A 60 Minutes exclusive. Details of the encounter Saddam Hussein had this week in his jail cell with his angry countrymen. Tonight.
The Kennedy Center honors the very best in entertainment. CBS Friday.
Christmas is getting closer, and Oak Express has a lot of bright gift ideas, from decorative wood accessories and keepsakes to real wood furniture, all at unreal prices. And these are the final days to get an extra gift. A $50 gift certificate with purchase of $500 and a $100 gift certificate with any purchase of $1,000 or more. Plus, get no payments and no interest for 1 full year. Don't let the final days of Oak Express's extra gift certificate offer pass you by. On Route 725 between I-75 and the Dayton Mall.
The holiday season excitement is descending upon the valley, and to make your holiday planning more complete, log on to WHIOTV.com's Holiday Guide. It's your complete holiday source of things you might be thinking of, and some you haven't. Get a sneak peek at unique gift ideas, this year's hot toys for kids, share a holiday recipe, or send a seasonal greeting e-card. And the Holiday Guide's list of community events, lighting displays, and concerts will put you in the spirit. Enjoy the season a little more this year. Click on WHIOTV.com's Holiday Guide.
At Watson's big holiday celebration, you'll get huge savings on over 1,000 slate pool tables. A 5-piece game table, just $8.88. Bars start at just $3.88. Bar stools from $19. A complete billiard and bar package, including billiard light, just $14.88. Only at Watson's.
There's nothing in the world like someone you can trust. Trust the good guys from IT.
Although my own done. When I was little, my dad gave me a toy train set.
My favorite gift was roller skates. I couldn't wait to get to the roller rink so I could show my new designer skates.
Yeah. My favorite gift ever was the year I married my wife, because we got married 2 days after Christmas.
From our family to your family, may this holiday season bring you lasting memories. Live Doppler 7, only on New Center 7.
Catch the NFL right here on WHIO Channel 7.
Following presentation of the National Football League on CBS Sports, home of Super Bowl 38.
The sold-out dome in St. Louis with the division champion Rams undefeated at home against the first-place Bengals, their best record since '88. The Bengals, the Rams. It's next on CBS.
Subway presents Fresh Start, a glance at teams looking to turn heads this season. Subway, eat fresh.
We done been to the bottom. We done rolled ourselves out the bottom, man.
After a 2-3 start, the Eagles have won 9 straight behind Donovan McNabb. He's been aided by a running game that features the triple threat of Correll Buckhalter, Deuce Staley, and Brian Westbrook. The Birds are flying high, and this may just be their year.
I'm a little nervous about meeting your family. Did you just eat that entire box of cookies?
It's okay. We had Subway last night.
Subway's low-fat sandwiches. A variety of delicious subs. So you can feel good about being good and okay about being bad.
You're going to get your grandpa,
It's okay, I had Subway.
Oh, second down.
Subway, good, so you don't always have to be.
Bengals at 8-6, St. Louis at 11-3 with Randy Cross, Kevin Harlan to the sideline. We welcome in Leslie Visser.
Thanks, Kevin. Happy holidays to you guys. And Marvin, what was your message to the team in this that is a measuring stick for the Bengals?
We've worked very hard to get here. Enjoy it. Let's go play. Let's go get it done today.
Your receiver, Chad Johnson, told me in the pregame that he does have a touchdown celebration plan. What do you want from him?
He does, and when he does it, he's going to put everybody at risk. No one will have to worry about asking him any more questions about it.
But you think that'll be the end to the fun?
That'll be the end of it, and he won't have to ask any more questions.
Well, we'll look forward to that. Thanks,
right.
Marvin. Good luck to you. Back to you, Kevin.
Les, happy holidays. Randy, we looked inside this team yesterday, looked in their eyes. What did you see when you talked to the Bengals?
Yeah, I think they were mad. You know, from Marvin Lewis on down, they were a little edgy. They're coming into this game with the attitude that, yeah, we're playing the Rams, but people don't appreciate how good the Bengals are right now, that we aren't those same old Bengals that lost those 40 straight games.
Shane Graham kicks off. The Bengals, the Rams, and Arlen Harris at about the 2-yard line for St. Louis, and we are underway off the dome. Real Johnson makes the tackle for the Bengals at the 21-yard line on a 20-yard return. The Rams made a quarterback change after an opening game loss to the Giants, replacing Kurt Warner with Mark Bulger, who is 17-2 in games he starts and finishes. Left tackle Orlando Pace is going to another Pro Bowl, but right tackle Kyle Turley is coming off his best game of the season. He's been a great addition from the Saints. And wide receiver Torrey Holt, number 2 in the NFL receptions and yards. He will be in Honolulu in February at the Pro Bowl. Isaac Bruce, out with an ankle, will not play. From the 22, 1st and 10, and Mark Bulger looks into a 4-3-4 Cincinnati defense. And he goes right to work, and he throws outside where it's caught by Faulk, and he's got a block from Wollabaugh, who is trying to ward off Ross, but Adrian Ross makes the tackle near the 35 and a gain of 12. The Bengal defense came up with 3 fumble recoveries against the Niners last week. Justin Smith grew up in Jefferson City, played at Mizzou, and comes back home today. Linebacker Brian Simmons co-leads the defense in tackles along with Kevin Hardy. And in the secondary with Mark Roman at 1 safety, a steady performer who will be tested this afternoon. 1st down and 10. Ball resting at the 34. Manu Maliuna is in motion. The big tight end. The pitch out to Faulk with a block from Pace. And a stiff arm into Roman and then shoved out of bounds by Torrey James at about the 42-yard line and a carry of 8 yards.
The last month or so, Marshall Faulk has returned to, you would say, form of old. You know, such a threat catching the ball, running the ball. He's been able in the past to single-handedly control football games, and not so much just running the ball. He can catch it. This guy can do it all, and he's getting back to that now, and a lot of that's because of the offensive line, and a lot of that is because of Kyle Turley at right tackle, who has really completed this offense with the way he's playing.
He put Faulk and Manu Maliuna back in the backfield on a 2nd and long 1. Ball at the 42. And it's Faulk again, who is healthy, and Hardy, and back and right into Kevin Hardy, and a gain of 3 and a 1st down out past the 45 to the 46.
You know, when you talk to Marshall Faulk, the obvious question was, you know, you missed those games. Your knee, how's your knee? And he kind of laughs. He goes, well, 10 years on AstroTurf between the Indianapolis Dome and this dome. It was just sort of a, you know, a bunch of stuff floating around in there, and they had to go in and get it out, and feels as good, he says, as it has in the last 3 or 4 years.
And his hand, too, right? That was an injury.
He broke his hand, actually, but that turned out to be a real blessing, being able to clean his knee up. Now he can make the cuts and do some of the things he always has been able to do.
1st down and 10, 46-yard line. Dean Looker, one of their wide receivers on the move. Again, Isaac Bruce not playing today, and the pitch out goes to Faulk. Clemens won't let him go. Nice play on that line. Flag is down, back at about the 42-yard line, a loss of 2 as it stands right now.
A little tug on the face mask, I think.
Ed Hockley is our referee today here in St. Louis. The referee is Super Bowl 32, 4 conference championship games, very accomplished. and a lawyer down in Arizona.
Face mask, number 90, defense. It's a 5-yard penalty only. From the spot of the foul, repeat first down.
Justin Smith.
Yeah, number 90, Smith gets that one. Here's Smith right here in the middle of the screen. Just happens by and gets a little piece and immediately removes his hand. That's why it's a 5-yard face mask and not the 15. If he'd have grabbed him, held on, and pulled him down with it, it would have been 15 yards.
Bengals have put in 5 defensive backs. It's first down and 7 from the Ram 49. Faulk in the backfield, look around the fly. And Bulger with a little fake and going deep. And intercepted by Torrey James, the ex-Oakland Raider. They were going for Furry inside the 20. And an interception by Bulger, who threw 4 a couple weeks ago, but has really kind of stayed away from that interception for coach Mike Martz.
You see that look on Mike Martz's face? He kind of had the huh look, because that was way floater. That instead of throwing it out there, really letting his receiver go get it, Mark Bulger puts this one up in the air and comes up about 10-15 yards short of Furry. I mean, Furry's out there behind the defensive backs, behind James and Beckett if he gets it to him, but James just gets that jump ball. That's an easy pick for the Bengals.
So here we go with Cincinnati. Their offense, number 11 in points scored on the turnover. At the 17 they begin, and John Kitna with a 1st and 10, and Corey Dillon runs into Tommy Powley and is brought down at the 20 on a gain of 3. John Kitna, what a sensational story. The 5th-rated quarterback in the NFL, having the best season in his 7 years. The rookie left guard Eric Steinbach is out. Veteran Scott Rayberg is in. That is a late scratch. And in the receiving corps with Peter Warrick out, rookie Kelly Washington from Tennessee will start. Warrick had knee surgery earlier this week. It is 2nd down and 7 at their own 20-yard line. Stewart in motion. And Corey Dillon with a block from Rayberg. He gets by Archuleta and takes it in the secondary up to the 43, brought down by Williams and Tino Samoa, and it's a 22-yard ramble and a 1st down for Cincinnati.
And this is Cincinnati doing what they do well, and that's run the 24 power. Pull the backside guard, this case Rayberg, get a nice block by Reggie Kelly at tight end. They've creased teams week in and week out with their most patient play.
Couple tight ends.
You know, usually this doesn't happen until the 3rd or 4th time they run it.
1st and 10, little bootleg by Kitna to the side he goes, looking for the rookie Washington, and out of bounds. Caught out of bounds, incomplete at the Ram 47.
Well, this is without Peter Warrick, who they missed because of his quickness. This is a very large receiving corps, and you see those feet in there at the last second. Well, it was close. I think the outside leg in this case. Watch the one closest to the sideline right there. It hits on the white. The right leg was on the green.
42, 2nd down and 10. This is Rudy Johnson in the game and brought down as he tries to work it up the middle. And Aeneas Williams brings him down after a gain of 6. In the last 6 games, the Rams defense, 27 sacks. Pro Bowler Leonard Little ranking 4th in that category in the NFL. Linebacker Jamie Duncan takes the place again for the injured Robert Thomas. But the linebacking corps gets a lot of help from the secondary in the form of blitzing Adam Archuleta, who has 5 sacks from his safety position. 3rd and 5 from the 47-yard line. Kitna, the quick drop outside. He goes with the rookie wide receiver Walter with the catch at the 49, but he's about a yard shy of the 1st down on a gain of 4, and now it is 4th and a yard, and they're going to, I think, punt the ball. They are.
This was not only good planning by Lovie Smith's defense for St. Louis. This is speed and close on the ball, and that tackle made by Jason Sehorn, who obviously with that acceleration and break has recovered completely from that knee injury that slowed him for a few years there when he was with the New York Giants.
It's Kyle Richardson to punt, averaging about 39 yards per boot, and deep back is Dane Looker at the 10-yard line for the Rams. So Cincinnati can do nothing with the interception of Bulger. And that will ricochet into the end zone. You're shaking your head on that 49-yard boot.
I can't stand when punters do that. Kick it out of bounds on the 15. Kick it out on the 10. Don't roll it in the end zone.
Well, we've got a timeout.
Congratulations! You've launched the pink slip virus. Your office is now infected. They'll soon trace it back to you. Good luck finding a new job. Congratulations!
Want to get away? Now you can with Southwest Airlines Internet specials for just $39 to $99 when you purchase by January 19th, only at southwest.com.
You are now free to move about the country.
The Braun Synchro cuts more efficiently because it's the first shaver with a 4-way moving head. And its automatic self-cleaning system leaves your shaver so clean it feels like new every day. Braun Synchro. We challenge you to find a better dry shaver.
Among the world's greatest innovations are the forward pass and the ability to catch it. Introducing the Canon Digital Rebel, a 6.3 megapixel SLR with the Digic chip and CMOS technology. The game has changed.
Mr. Goodwrench, who is this one and only GM expert?
You've seen Mr. Goodwrench around the track.
Sure. Well, how can he be there and at the GM dealership?
How do you mean?
How do you mean? Mr. Goodwrench actually knows GM cars better than you.
You better believe it.
Don't tell me what to believe, Harvick. I'm the one holding the clipboard here, okay?
Find Mr. Goodwrench at over 7,000 GM dealerships nationwide.
What are you doing? Oh, hey, Happy. How's the sound system in this puppy? Get out. Okie doke.
CBS Monday. CSI Miami has seen a lot of murder victims.
She's been here over 72 hours.
But never quite like this one.
This woman has perspiration on her.
Oh, my God.
She's still alive.
Don't miss an unforgettable hour of television.
I'm still scared.
I know.
CSI Miami, CBS Monday.
Corey Dillon has carried it twice for 25 yards, and in the process, he goes by James Brooks, most yards from scrimmage in Cincinnati Bengal history. So the Rams throw an interception. Cincinnati can do nothing. They punt back, and so each team has had it once. Here's the second possession after the touchback on the punt. 1st and 10, 20-yard line for Bolger. Marshall Faulk. Bouncing outside, Adrian Ross wraps him up at the 23 on a gain of 3 yards on the play. And the playoff picture, a little complex, but it comes down to this for these two teams.
For St. Louis, they're trying to get by Philadelphia. They'd love Philadelphia to lose and get the home field advantage. For Cincinnati, it's easy. It's week to week. It's series to series. For Marvin Lewis, it's play to play for his team. They'd love to be 10-6, but he can't let this team look any further than the next series or the next play.
Here's Mike Martz. Team is 11-3, 2nd down and 7 from the 23. We still have 6 or 5 in the secondary for Cincinnati as Bolger goes to Mario Mariano, who is grabbed immediately by Brian Simmons at the 25-yard line on a gain of about 2 to 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down.
You know, one thing St. Louis will notice with the Cincinnati Bengals is how much more physical I think they are, especially defensively.
And you like that, don't you?
I like it. It's a signature not only of the AFC North, it's a signature of Marvin Lewis's football team. And that's one thing. You talk to Simmons, the linebacker. That's the first thing he brings up. You know, they've got leaders like Hardy. They've got leaders like Torrey James. But the one common theme is how physical this defense has been.
3rd down and 4. Extra defensive backs from the 25 for St. Louis. They got Licker in motion, and it looks like McCollum, their left guard, jumped a little early.
They had one looker and a twitcher.
Yeah. False start, offense, number 67. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
You're in the holiday spirit today.
This is the kind of start that plays into Cincinnati's hands. The key for Cincinnati is don't turn the ball over, because you know Mark Bolger and the Rams will. They've taken the ball away 41 times this year, but now they've given the ball up 36 times. Imagine where this Ram team would be if Lovie Smith's defense didn't get so many turnovers for him.
Well, they moved the ball beyond the 20. They had spotted it wrongly, so now it is officially at the 21. We're going to call it 3rd down and 9. And Faulk remains. An extra defensive back, 5 all told for Cincinnati with that 4-man front. And 26-year-old Mark Bolger out of Pittsburgh, who played at West Virginia on a busted play. He fumbles the ball. He reels it in, vacuums it back to him at the 19-yard line. The pressure came from Clemens and Justin Smith, and a loss on the play of about 2 yards. Dwayne Clemens came through and did a nice job.
And went about 40 yards to do it, coming around the long way, batting that right hand of Bolger. That's something, a common theme with these Ram quarterbacks. Kurt Warner was criticized for a long time about when he got pressure in the pocket, not tucking the ball in closer to his body. Bolger, same thing, ball dangling out there, and Clemens is able to knock it loose.
Sean Lendette at a punt, and Jeff Burris is deep back for the Bengals near their 35. And a nice high punt Rich Burris retrieves at the Cincinnati 30-yard line. Dancing his way, gets by Gross and brought down by Rich Cody at about the 41-yard line. A 50-yard punt, an 11-yard return.
I mean, Sean Landeta's been kicking NFL balls since they had stripes on them.
19 years, Landeta, a punter in the NFL.
The season's best. Experience the magic at your Cadillac dealer today. Break through.
I would have gone vanilla with that sweater.
Ice cream, $3.
I think I would have parked a little closer.
Gas, $22.
Whoa. I think...
Haircut, $30.
What? I would have looked out for the water main. But that's just me.
Monday morning quarterbacks, priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
I would have double-bagged it.
Bud Light salutes you, Mr. Pro Wrestling Wardrobe Designer. Pushing fashion to its limits, you pair leather boots with a thong. An understated way of saying, I'm going to rip your head off and look fabulous doing it. So make it a Bud Light, mister, because without you, a man crushing another man's head in his arms would just look silly.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Friendly nonstop service all across the country. Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom. Cadillac, bold vehicles defying convention. And by Bud Light, for the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
It's a spectacular day here in St. Louis with Randy Cross and Leslie Visser. Kevin Harlan, punt by St. Louis. Second possession for Cincinnati, 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Kitna throws a bullet, deflected incomplete. I think it was Tommy Polly who got his hands on it, and that ball ricocheted away. 2nd down and 10.
Man, that's what makes Lovie Smith's defense here in St. Louis so difficult. That's why they produce so many turnovers. You saw it last night in a great game there that Greg Gumbel and Phil Simms did. Same idea. The turnovers that Minnesota gets, the linebackers get deep drops. They get their hands in the air. They tip the balls in the air, and then you get a lot of turnovers in the defensive backs.
Lovie Smith has put in an extra defensive back. 2nd down and 10. Bengals at the 41. They've got Dillon in the backfield. Leonard Little brings him down. 43-yard line. Not a lot of running room there. A meager gain of 3.
I really think Cincinnati is really well served running a lot of Corey Dillon and a lot of Rudy Johnson, as Corey Dillon goes over 8,000 yards for his career rushing, and why not add a few more to that total for Corey Dillon and more for Rudy Johnson? This is not a very big defense for St. Louis. They do give up a lot of yards. Yards on the ground mean time off the clock for the Bengals. That's their style.
6 in the secondary for St. Louis. 3rd down and 7. Kitna hit as he throws. Intercepted. Tommy Polly brings it down. Chad Johnson then knocks him out of bounds at the 50-yard line, and Tommy Polly comes up with his 4th interception this season for defensive coordinator Lovie Smith.
And that's a little Lovie Smith defense. You put the pressure on with the late blitz and Seahorn. Kitna has to short arm it. That means turnover. That means great field position. And now you're playing Mike Martz's game.
I'm wanted in 4 states, but it's all good. Got me new driver's license and a sweet new pickup. V8, baby, 500 horsepower. Oh, and 4 of them mud flaps with the naked ladies on them. Brrr, mamacita. And the best part is, it's all free. Yeah, well, for me at least.
Introducing City Identity Theft Solutions. Free with any City card. Help getting your life back? That's using your card wisely.
Zales half-carat princess cut diamond ring for just $199. Stunning and unforgettable. Oh, look, it matches her perfectly. Exclusively at Zales, making moments last a lifetime.
It wants to eat.
Jeepers Creepers 2 on DVD Tuesday.
So we're all set for Hawaii. Flight, hotel. Hey, look, we can book surfing lessons.
I've always wanted to try that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Am I doing this right?
Perfect.
Really?
You're a natural. Or we can go horseback riding.
Okay.
Activities, another way Expedia helps you create the trip that's right for you.
Expedia.com.
CBS Tonight, a hitchhiker's murder.
A young white male walked into the woods, shot once in the chest.
Looks exactly like a crime from the past, and the prime suspect is playing one hell of a game.
Maybe it's a polygraph.
With Detective Lily Rush.
Come closer, Dolly. I want to tell you something.
All new Cold Case, CBS Tonight.
You may wonder why that ball was fluttering. Sehorn's left hand just got a piece of it. That caused the interception that Tommy Poley was able to take advantage of.
So both quarterbacks have thrown an interception. 49-yard line, first down and 10. They got Cam Cleland, the tight end, in motion. Here comes the blitz from the Bengals, and it's caught for the first time today by Torrey Holt. Torrey James knocks him out of bounds. 29-yard line, gain of 22.
The key to a play like that for Mark Bulger in this Rams offense is pass protection. You've got that kind of a deep route run by Torrey Holt. You need that protection from your offensive line. Bulger had perfect protection. Holt just ran a nice casual route and just cut it off right in front of James.
5 in the secondary for Cincinnati. First down and 10, 28-yard line after the Kitna interception. The Rams are on the move, and so is Furry. Outside to hold again. Turley with the blocker, at least tried to block out the linebacker. Simmons could not. Simmons the grab after a 5-yard reception to the 23 to New York, and Jim Nance.
All right, thank you, Kevin and Randy. Let's update now Miami and Buffalo, and here it's Fiedler to Chambers. 10th touchdown catch of the season by Chambers. First time we've had a double-digit touchdown reception man in Miami since Mark Clayton in 1991. They're up 7-0. Let's go back to you.
Yeah, Jim, you know, the Dolphins defeated the Bills back early in the season by 10. Miami's still alive. Second down 5. And they spot it at the 24, 23-yard line. Bulger, great time, and going deep, looking for Looker. Incomplete. Torrey James on the coverage.
If that looked familiar, Looker almost ran the identical route that Torrey Holt ran 2 plays ago. And Mark Bulger is a very, very strong arm quarterback. There's Isaac Bruce, the steady veteran for the Rams. First game missed, like Leslie Visser mentioned in the pregame show, since 1998.
The ball is just beyond the 24, so officially at the 23. Third down and 5. Extra defensive backs in for the Bengals. And they vacate the backfield, does Bulger, with 5 receivers deployed. Big hitter. Caught by Looker and brought down by Case Faulk to the 18-yard line, and he's got a first down spinning to the 17 on 3rd and 5. Randy picks up 6 yards.
See, this is just, you know, they say take what they give you. Well, with nobody in this area, Mark Bulger is just going to throw a little quick hitter there. And Hardy, who lines up on the line of scrimmage, to sort of fake it out. Bulger can't get back in that zone quick enough to disrupt that play. But nice read by Bulger, getting that ball to Looker.
Blaine Steele is coming on the defensive line of Cincinnati. They go 4-3-4 defense. First and 10 for the Rams. 16-yard line of Cincinnati. A Kitna interception set this up for the Rams. Pump fake and Marshall Faulk. Simmons grabs him, among others, at about the 12-yard line, and a gain of 4 by Marshall Faulk. 10 years out of San Diego State. Can't believe he's been in the league 10 years already. Follow the playoff race through the end of the season with our exclusive projected seeds, brackets, and playoff scenarios. Just click on playoff race at CBSSportsline.com.
This is the part of the field, Kevin, that this Ram team has struggled in. You get in the red zone, you've got to finish it off with touchdowns. I mean, Wilkins is a Pro Bowl kicker for a reason. He's kicked a lot in this part of the field.
Faulk becomes a receiver. Looker a wingback. Second down and 6. 11-yard line. Furry now, the receiver in the backfield. A block by Turley in time for Bulger, and sings a pass inside. At about the 4-yard line, Licker makes the grab. Casefahar makes the tackle. And he's got the first down, so it's 1st and goal. The Rams inside the Cincinnati 3.
And that means you get an extra tackle on St. Clair at tight end. And this part of the field now means that Mark Bulger is doing what he does in the other parts of the field, and that's open up the middle of the field. This Ram team throws the ball over the middle better than any other team in the NFL.
Faulk in the backfield. The 2 receivers, Manu Maliuna, the tight end, is in motion. And Faulk, one behind grab. They had Rogers Beckett, but the real tackle was made by Casefahar. The 2 combined, no gain, 2nd down and goal.
See, you have to start appreciating the fact of Cincinnati early was in a field position game for a couple possessions. And that last turnover suddenly put them into a Mike Martz game where you get positive field position, and then Mike Martz can go to that list in front of him and just start, I use the term all the time, smiling and dialing. This team will smile and dial a defense to death if you give them field position. 5 defensive linemen, 3 in the secondary. Faulk in the backfield, 8th play of the drive, 2nd down goal at the 2. Marshall Faulk grabbed by Hardy. Spins his way close, but not in. And Cincinnati holds on a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and goal. Nice play by Kevin Hardy. Well, you don't think a smallish back can have a little power? And if you've got a little power, if you add a spin, then you make it a little more elusive. See, you're spun by Hardy. You keep spinning. You keep moving. You're moving sideways. No one gets a square hit on Faulk, and he's able to keep going forward.
They've got a linebacker, Adrian Ross, who will line up as a down lineman. When we come back, there is a timeout taken by Bulger in St. Louis in a scoreless first quarter.
The JCPenney last minute gift sale. Sunday through Wednesday, save 20 to 60% off great gifts, plus $10 instant coupon savings. Or give JCPenney gift cards, the perfect last minute gift.
It's all the inside.
JCPenney.
If staying in the game is important to you, ask your doctor about new Levitra. Make this the play that matters. Take action. And ask your doctor if a free sample is right for you. Now's the time to ask about new Levitra.
Spread your wings. The Cadillac SRX Performance Utility. Breakthrough.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by JCPenney, where you'll find all the best gifts. Unwrap the magic, it's all inside. JCPenney. And by the all-new AOL 9.0 Optimized. Life needs upgrades.
Both quarterbacks have thrown interceptions. Kitten threw one. Rams took over at their 49. Now they've got it 3rd and goal at the 1. Rams just took a timeout.
There's the situation, too. It's less than a yard. You've got Marshall Faulk. You've got Ken Cleveland at fullback. You've got St. Clair at one tight end on the left side. Go with power.
They got Goodspeed in there as a wingback, too, who's now in motion. Joey Goodspeed. Faulk in the backfield. Faulk the call, and a touchdown.
Well, you don't get any more powerful than fullback, tight end, tackle, tackle. I think there's a little beef on that side. Then you pull your right guard, Timmerman, and get a little more of the heftage over there. That was pretty easy for the Rams.
Here comes Jeff Wilkins with the extra point, and the Rams cash in on the John Kitna interception on a 9-play, 51-yard drive, and a Marshall Faulk 1-yard touchdown run, his 9th of the year. And the Western Division champion Rams on the board first.
Mr. Goodwrench, who is this one and only GM expert?
Can I help you?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Good wrench. Good wrench.
He put a supercharger in your car.
Yep. What's it tell you, bub?
Easy there, Leadfoot.
New transmission. Who's my guy? Mr. Goodwrench. Fresh fuel filter? Mr. Goodwrench. Mr. Goodwrench.
Find Mr. Goodwrench at over 7,000 GM dealerships nationwide.
My friends call me Buffalo.
How come?
Don't know.
It's here! The new AOL disc is here.
Can't believe that it's done.
Hold on. That's AOL 9.0 Optimize you've got there.
It's Jerry Stiller.
You've been getting lots of discs, I know, but you gotta give 9.0 a spin. Try it. I'll bet you'll be using an old Snoop Dogg CD to finish that lot work.
Now wait just one manizzle.
Satisfaction guaranteed for 90 days or your money back.
To protect a secret, they erased his memory. Now, 19 clues will show him
Your future awaits you no matter what you do.
how to collect on the life he lost.
Don't you believe in second chances?
I do.
Ben Affleck, Aaron Eckhart, Uma Thurman. From director John Woo, Paycheck, rated PG-13, starts Christmas Day in theaters everywhere.
The Buffalo Bills look forward to spreading lots of holiday cheer with their old friends and division winners, the New England Patriots, next Saturday on CBS.
Marshall Faulk, his 9th touchdown run of the season, a 1-yard burst, 9-play drive, a Kitna interception, set it up. Tommy Polley made the pick. It's 7-0 Rams.
And it's a Ram kind of score. Points off turnovers.
The ensuing kickoff by Wilkins. Brandon Bennett will take it from the 4-yard line for Cincinnati. Hit by Cody and then brought down by a host of Rams. Gross is in there. 28-yard return. Tonight, CBS presents an unforgettable holiday story that will remind you that the smallest of miracles can change lives. It's based on the best-selling book and hit song. Rob Lowe stars in The Christmas Shoes. It's Sunday at 9, 8 Central on CBS. Randy Cross, Kevin Harlan in St. Louis from the 31-yard line, Cincinnati.
Speaking of Christmas shoes, those orange shoes of Chad Johnson have been pretty quiet so far, haven't they, Kevin?
Good point. They send Rudy Johnson out of the backfield, so it's vacated, and that's where Kitna goes to throw. And he finds his rookie wide receiver, Kelly Washington, taking the place of the injured Peter Warwick, and he's brought down by linebacker Jamie Duncan. It's a gain of 12 to the 42.
It's really hard to consider Kelly Washington a real rookie. You know, Leslie mentioned in her piece in the pregame show that he spent 4 years in the Florida Marlins organization, went to University of Tennessee, really had a chance to develop some of his skills as a receiver, but is very much so this year being able to really expand his receiver package.
4-3-4 defense for the Rams. Oh my goodness, Wistrom just jumped. Exactly, where are the Brent Wistrom jumped as they were bringing up safeties and linebackers and all kinds of confusion.
That's about the time the point game starts too.
Encroachment. Defense number 98 came across and made contact. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
It's Wistrom.
Wistrom lines up at the right defensive end at the top of the screen right here. Watch him come across and just bump on the left defensive end. See the tight end, one thing, that's not an offensive tackle. The tight end can kind of lift up. He wasn't quite in the stance yet.
It is a 4-3-4 Ram defense. It's 1st and 5, 47-yard line, Rudy Johnson. And he's drilled. Adam Archuleta, what a great player he is. A loss of a yard back to the 46.
Adam Archuleta has been at times one of the bigger defensive backs or one of the smaller linebackers in the NFL. Very often you watch this Ram defense and it looks like a 4-down lineman and 4 linebacker defense because of this third-year player out of Arizona that, in my opinion, should have been going to Hawaii. This should be a Pro Bowl safety, along with Aeneas Williams at the free safety position.
Down defense, 6 in the secondary, second down and 6, 46, Chad Johnson. First catch on this drive, and he is brought down by Fisher on a gain of 5, and that may take us to the close of the first quarter. The Bengals won at home last week, beating San Francisco 41-38. St. Louis beat Seattle at home 27-22. The Rams in the West have won it again. It's 7-0 on a Marshall Faulk touchdown run. We come back to St. Louis after this on CBS.
I can't taste my beer. I can't taste my beer. I can't taste my beer! I can't taste my beer. I can't taste my beer! I can't taste my beer!
Next time, try the light beer that actually tastes like beer. Great tasting, less filling, Miller Lite. Good call.
Hurry into Circuit City today for big savings on all your last-minute gifts. Save on the year's hottest DVDs, CDs, video games, and more. And be sure to pick up a Circuit City gift card, too. Plus, get this 7-inch widescreen portable DVD player for just $199.99. And save $30 on this Sony 3.2-megapixel digital camera. Only $269.99 after rebate. Save on all your last-minute gifts today at Circuit City. We're with you.
John Lynch and his mom brought Chuck Flynn new Campbell's Chunky Grilled Chicken and Sausage Gumbo. It filled him up right.
Tell me what else? What else should he be doing?
Sure beats another frozen dinner. Chuck ate heartily. Later, his buddies ate their hearts out.
The experts at Oral-B are on a mission to protect your teeth and gums with the new Oral-B Professional Care 7000. Its 3D action removes more plaque than Sonicare Elite and even reverses gum disease. Oral-B Professional Care. Brush like a dentist.
A 60 Minutes exclusive. Details of the encounter Saddam Hussein had this week in his jail cell with his angry countrymen. Tonight.
Monday, Dave's all new with Steve Martin. And Tuesday, don't miss Renee Zellweger holiday music from Darlene Love. Then knock the meatball off the Late Show tree. The tradition continues.